Imagine stepping into a place where every floorboard seems to whisper a chilling secret, where time appears frozen in the echoes of a violent past, and where the air feels unusually heavy, as if history itself refuses to be forgotten. This is not a mere house. This is a portal to one of America's most infamous murder mysteries, the Lizzie Borden House in Fall River, Massachusetts. Welcome to The Grim Tapes, where we journey into the deepest shadows of history and horror. In this episode, we are about to unravel the truth, the legends, and the hauntings of the Lizzie Borden House, a place where tragedy left a permanent stain on time. The murder that shook America. On a summer morning in August of 1892, the quiet town of Fall River was shattered by a brutal double homicide. Andrew Borden, a wealthy businessman, was found murdered in his home, his face almost unrecognizable due to the savage hatchet blows. Shortly afterward, the body of his wife, Abby Borden, was discovered upstairs, murdered in a similar manner. The primary suspect? Lizzie Borden, Andrew's 32-year-old daughter. Despite a trial that captivated the nation, Lizzie was ultimately acquitted. Yet, suspicion never quite faded. Even more unsettling is the belief that the Borden family home, now a bed and breakfast museum, is haunted by the restless spirits of the victims, and perhaps even Lizzie herself. Who was Lizzie Borden? To understand the haunting, we must understand the woman at the center of it all. Lizzie Andrew Borden was born into privilege, but not comfort. Her relationship with her father was tense, and she reportedly despised her stepmother. There were rumors of bitterness, jealousy, and deep familial resentment. Some believed Lizzie snapped under years of psychological pressure. Others believed she was innocent, a scapegoat in a twisted family tragedy. Was Lizzie a cold-blooded killer? Or merely a victim of circumstance? The crime scene preserved in time. The Lizzie Borden House is perhaps one of the most well-preserved crime scenes in American history. Today, visitors can walk through the exact rooms where Andrew and Abby Borden were killed. The home has been meticulously maintained to reflect the same decor and atmosphere it had in 1892. Guests frequently report feeling cold spots, hearing unexplained footsteps, and even seeing apparitions. One particular room, the guest bedroom where Abby Borden was murdered, has a reputation for being the most paranormally active. Paranormal investigations and evidence. Numerous paranormal teams have investigated the Lizzie Borden House. Using tools such as EVP recorders, EMF detectors, spirit boxes, and thermal imaging cameras, many have reported chilling results. Some investigators have recorded voices, disembodied whispers saying, "Help me," or "Why?" Others claim to have seen shadowy figures in the hallway or objects moving on their own. In one documented case, a camera battery drained instantly, only to function normally once removed from the house. In other cases, visitors have reported being touched, scratched, or pushed by unseen hands. Theories about the murders. Over the years, many theories have emerged regarding who really killed Andrew and Abby Borden. Some say it was Lizzie, motivated by resentment and greed. Others suggest Bridget Sullivan, the family maid, may have been pushed to her limit. There's even a theory involving an unknown intruder. Interestingly, none of these theories have been conclusively proven. And perhaps that's what continues to fuel the spirits within the house: restless, unresolved trauma. The experience of staying overnight. Spending a night at the Lizzie Borden House is not for the faint of heart. Guests have reported hearing muffled crying, footsteps pacing in empty rooms, and the sound of furniture moving. Some have woken to find impressions on their bed, as if someone had been sitting beside them. Others describe intense feelings of unease, dread, and an overwhelming sense of being watched. One guest recounted waking up in the middle of the night to see a figure standing at the foot of their bed, only to vanish moments later. Ghost tours and public fascination. The Lizzie Borden House has become a cultural landmark. Ghost tours run year-round, and every Halloween, the house is packed with thrill seekers. Documentaries, TV shows, and YouTubers have all visited the location. Why do we keep returning? Maybe it's the mystery, or maybe it's the hope of encountering the paranormal firsthand. Either way, the Lizzie Borden House is a place where the past never truly sleeps. Psychological toll on visitors. Beyond the spooky occurrences, some visitors have experienced intense psychological effects after visiting the house. Nightmares, anxiety, insomnia, and even depressive episodes have been reported by those who stayed overnight. This has led some experts to believe that the Lizzie Borden House might harbor not just ghosts, but residual emotional energy so strong that it affects the living. Lizzie's life after the trial. After the trial, Lizzie remained in Fall River, shunned by much of the community. She changed her name to Lisbeth and lived in a mansion she named Maplecroft. Although she was never legally found guilty, the social judgment never lifted. Lizzie died in 1927, alone and largely forgotten. But perhaps, in some way, she never really left. Haunted objects in the house. Certain items within the house are said to be haunted themselves. A rocking chair in the parlor sometimes moves on its own. A mirror in the hallway is rumored to show more than just reflections. And some pieces of furniture, believed to be original to the Borden family, seem to hold a dark energy. These objects are more than antiques, they're possible conduits for the spirits trapped within the home. Connections to other hauntings. Interestingly, the Lizzie Borden House shares similarities with other famously haunted locations. Like the Winchester Mystery House and the Amityville Horror House, the energy in the Borden home seems concentrated, intelligent, and at times, aggressive. This raises questions about what truly anchors a spirit to a location. Is it the trauma of a violent death? The strength of unfinished business? Or the energy left behind by those who visit, investigate, and retell the story? As we close the door on our exploration of the Lizzie Borden House, one thing is clear: the story is far from over. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the legacy of the Borden murders continues to captivate, disturb, and haunt. The Lizzie Borden House is more than a crime scene. It is a monument to mystery, a playground for the paranormal, and perhaps, a mirror reflecting our deepest fears. Questions for you. Do you believe Lizzie Borden was truly guilty of the murders? Or was she an innocent woman caught in a web of suspicion? And finally, what would you do if you heard footsteps in the hallway and knew you were the only one in the house? Share your thoughts in the comments. We read every one. Thank you for joining us on this chilling journey into one of America's most haunted homes. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the unknown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, The Grim Tapes, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a haunting tale. Let us know in the comments which haunted location you'd like us to explore next. Your suggestions guide the shadows we walk through. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and remember, some houses never forget.